how would you describe your style, and who are some of the artists that you are most influenced by?
My style is unique, man. It's me. Like I was coming up, man. Shout out to my producer Ant, man. Like been with me from like day one, and he used to tell me like I've been through a whole lot of different styles, and you know what? Like I came to the conclusion, and I teach these little cats that I deal with now, these young cats coming up, C3. Shout out to them. I teach them to rap how you would talk. Rap how you would talk. Spit it like you would talk. So like the way you hear me talking to you now is the same way you gonna hear me on that record. The same voice, the same. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what you gonna hear on that record. So like, my influences, niggas laugh. Like, dude, I be in a room with cats. I be at the barbershop, and niggas will ask me like, "Yo, who are you listening to? Who is Tape Deck?" And I tell them, I'm like, I rock with Button, man. I'm a Joe Button dude. I rock with Button. I rock with Fab. I rock with not so much Jay-Z. I rock with what he's done for the game versus what he did when he was in. You know what I mean? I go for talent. I go for skill. I recognize skill in a person. I recognize artistry, and that's who I stick with. Those I would say that Button is probably one of my top like influences, and with me being from the South, a lot of niggas laugh and they be like, fuck Button, nigga, pump it up, nigga, and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hear every time I say Button. Like they be like, oh, get out of here, nigga, whatever. You know, Button whack. But you know,
when I hear Button on like the Fabulous tracks, it's like Fabulous had a couple tracks where he had just the whole There's a Storm on there and everything. Like he delivered bars. Like I don't know exactly, because like I know that he had beef with Jay-Z, and they saying that's why his music didn't get out and stuff like that. But I have never heard one of his mixtapes and everything. But I heard that his mixtapes are nice. So maybe I need to go back and listen to his mixtapes. But like I heard before, like there was a lot of politics why his albums never really dropped and stuff like that. But then again, like also heard that like he likes to have these girlfriends and then he breaks up with them and he just goes hard on them on the verses and stuff like that.
Oh man, I don't know. I try to stay out of his personal life, even though his personal life is very entertaining. But you know, when you're dealing with that type of shit on that type of level, you never know what's real, what's fake, what's entertainment, what's not. So I try to stay away from what he does in his personal life. But it's just as far as his music goes, I stick to his music. I'm aware of the politics that were involved as to why he's not popping, why he's not where he needs to be. I'm all on that. But I listen to the music, man. I stick to the facts. And the proof is in the music, man. He's a talented artist, and I recognize the artistry, and I recognize the talent and the skill and the precision. And you know, I'm not. No offense to a 2 Chainz, or no offense to a Jeezy or anything, but there's a lot of counterparts out here. They say, well, I'm going to make a record like Jeezy. I'm going to make a record like 2 Chainz, and I strive a little higher than that. It's, you know, not knocking those guys. Shout out to them niggas, you know. But I strive a little higher than that. You know, I strive a little higher than the standard. I would say the 2 Chainz is the standard right here in Atlanta. 2 Chainz is the nigga in Atlanta. And I strive a little higher than being the standard, you know?
I mean, yeah, that is a good mind frame to have, like, 'cause like a lot of people, they try to copy. But the one thing about it is that if you sounding like somebody that's already in the game, why would anybody want to listen to you if you sound exactly like that? Like, wow.
You know what? That's fun. That's a good question, man. But, you know, a lot of these A&Rs and shit, a lot of these A&Rs are kicking to you like, look, you need to sound like this. You need to sound, they tell you should have, I've heard from producers. So producers that are in the game, they come back to me, they shoot me a beat, and I give it back, I give them the track back done, and they say, yo, I need you to sound a little more like Ludacris on it. I need you to sound a little bit more like Tip on this. And I'm like, okay. You send that over to Tip, or you send that over to Ludacris. Like, I'm not Tip or Ludacris. I'm not gonna do what Tip or Ludacris would do on this record. I'm gonna do what J-Rel gonna do on the record. And you know, you don't like it, you don't like it. And that's what I mean. You'll be surprised. Like A&Rs are telling cats, yo, you need to sound more like this artist, or you need to sound more like this artist. As far as that different shit, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how far being different gets you.
Okay. Well, we're about to go into some more music, and we're gonna come back and talk to you. Probably go and hit up on some sports in a few. But
Okay.